Have you ever found yourself completely torn between two different worlds in photography? On one side, you have the absolute joy of holding a vintage-inspired camera. You love the tactile feeling of turning physical dials and taking your time with a shot. On the other side, you face the modern reality of needing top-tier video specifications to keep up with the industry. For many years, traditional photographers and modern videographers have been locked in a fierce debate. People wondered if a camera designed with a traditional photography-first layout should ever try to compete in the high-end video market. Now we are seeing signs that one of the most beloved camera lines in history is ready to completely shatter its own rules. Imagine a camera that looks like it stepped straight out of the 1970s, yet it hides the raw power to record cinema-grade 8K video. Imagine that same classic body holding a massive 40-megapixel sensor. This is exactly what is happening in the camera world right now. We are looking at a massive shift in how we think about compact, high-performance gear. This discussion focuses on a detailed look at the highly anticipated and completely unreleased Fujifilm X-T6. As the premier line for APS-C hybrid cameras, this series carries a lot of weight on its shoulders. The entire creative community has been waiting to see how the manufacturer will evolve this legendary setup. Recent leaks from the global supply chain give us an exciting look at what is coming. These details point to a 40-megapixel partially stacked sensor that could change everything. There are also highly debated rumors about a fully articulating screen that might completely alter your daily workflow. This information helps you decide whether you should wait for this upcoming powerhouse or buy a current model today. It is important to remember that the manufacturer has not officially announced or released this camera yet. Everything discussed here comes from credible supply chain leaks, recent retailer listings from Vietnam, and trusted industry analysts circulating information. Redesigning a classic body. When you look at the expected design and build quality of this upcoming camera, the reports suggest a very careful balance. The engineering team is making calculated ergonomic adjustments without ruining what made the series famous in the first place. According to recent leaks, the camera will fully maintain its beautiful retro aesthetic. It will still use the same rugged magnesium alloy chassis that professionals rely on. It also keeps the extensive weather sealing required for tough environments. This robust construction means you can confidently shoot street photography in a sudden downpour. You do not have to constantly worry about your gear failing when the weather turns bad. However, a lot of changes are happening under the hood to handle the immense heat generated by the new internal components. Because of this, the body is heavily rumored to be slightly thicker than its predecessor. Some sources even suggest it might integrate an internal cooling fan to keep the system running during long recording sessions. A thicker body is actually a hidden blessing for ergonomics. It means the front grip can be redesigned to offer a more substantial hold. This extra grip matters immensely when you balance heavier telephoto lenses on the front of the camera. It directly addresses a minor complaint that users had with previous models in the series. This brings us to another important improvement regarding the physical interface and how you interact with the camera daily. The top plate of the camera is expected to keep the signature dedicated dials for your shutter speed, ISO, and exposure compensation. However, the latest leaks suggest these physical dials are being slightly reworked. They will offer better tactile feedback and firmer clicks, preventing you from accidentally changing your settings while pulling the camera out of your bag. The most significant and highly controversial rumor involves the rear display screen. Historically, this specific series favored a three-way tilting screen that still photographers absolutely loved. It allowed for quick, low-angle shots while keeping the screen perfectly in line with the lens. Current reports suggest a massive shift away from this design toward a fully articulating liquid crystal display. If these reports are accurate, a fully articulating screen completely changes the dynamic for hybrid shooters. With this new screen, you can flip the display entirely out to the side to monitor yourself while filming solo content. You can also fold it completely inward against the camera body to protect the glass from scratches during travel. Furthermore, the electronic viewfinder is rumored to receive a massive resolution upgrade. Looking through a brighter, sharper viewfinder makes a world of difference when you try to perfectly judge your focus under glaring, direct sunlight. It keeps you intimately connected to your subject without any annoying pixelation or lag to distract you. Next generation architecture and power. Before discussing the actual shooting performance, we must look at the massive upgrades happening to the internal hardware and power management. According to highly credible industry sources, this unreleased camera is built to handle a massive increase in computational demand. The rumors strongly point to the integration of a brand new processing engine, likely called the X-Processor 6. This next-generation engine is specifically optimized to handle immense amounts of data with far greater efficiency than older models. To support this massive data pipeline, the camera cannot rely on standard memory card setups anymore. It is expected to adopt dual memory card slots, but with a major twist. The rumor states it will feature one ultra-fast CF Express Type B slot alongside a standard SD card slot. This specific combination ensures that your continuous shooting buffer clears almost instantly when you take rapid bursts of photos. It also provides the massive write speeds necessary to sustain high bitrate video recording without the camera stuttering or stopping. Perhaps the most exciting hardware leak for working professionals involves the power source. Leaks indicate the introduction of a completely new, high-capacity battery model. This new battery is expected to offer a capacity of 2,550 mAh. This upgrade directly counters the heavy power draw of the new processor and the advanced video modes.